everybody. Doing a Dead Frontier stream. This was going to be a solo stream. I'll probably play it again with Blindside sometime this week. Maybe, probably. I'd say either before New Year's or after New Year's. So the 31st or the 2nd and later. The 1st, New Year's, probably not going to be playing that day. Even maybe even the 31st, because that leads up to it, so I might not be playing that day either. So mine is holidays. Unless the family ain't doing anything on both sides. Damn it. My new password is so long. It's really easy to screw up. Alright, so I guess I want to get that backpack while I have the chance. Hopefully it looks different. It might look stupid. Graywood. Interesting Graywood. It's weird. Do I want this? I guess I'll take it. Shit. It's like $1,000. Alright, it's cold. I'm gonna get my coat. There, I feel a little better. I gotta get more long sleeve shirts. I need to get some winter clothes. I got like 2 long sleeve shirts, and the one is thinner and it's got 2 holes in the back of the neck. So I ripped the tag off to put 2 damn holes in it. But I mean, it's better than a short sleeve. Scrap that. Since he went to bed early, which is a good thing, I want to sell this. Yeah, it's a good thing to have your hours. I didn't sell the hell right yet. Dang. Oh. I am the poor. I'll need 2 of these. I got bandages too. I think that's everything. Got my ammo. Yeah, we'll just go to the neighbor's house real quick. Oh, and Fat Man. We'll go talk to Fat Man. Alright, so I already have research bulletin. Okay. This is making me cold. I put my character's jacket. There we go. That feels better. Could do the Devil Undead Helpers. Alright, let's go talk to him. We'll just get it over with. It's only 100 coins. It's not that bad. It's like 1,000 would have been okay if I played this every week, once per day, a week. No, yeah, I mean once per day. It sounded horrible. That is not how I meant for that to sound. Once per week. I'm tired. I probably could have got the 1,000 and got the Fat Man shoes, but I don't always play the same game. So I got halfway there. Get this back. If I get the backpack, 400 plus 100, that's 500. Where the fuck is this fat ass at? Am I just blind? Oh, so now I'm gonna miss the events. I had like 7 minutes on it. I only need like 3 minutes though. Where the fuck is Fat Man? Not in there. Maybe there's another door in here. What the fuck is going on? Is the event over? No, there's still. Oh my god, he's all the way over here. So that's 25. I get the ice cold key. That's 35 plus 25. That's 60. Puts me at 85 plus. So there's a cold key and then cold black key. I don't actually need to do that, but I need to kill the. Yeah, I need to kill the helpers. Why would I do that when I could just kill... The cold key makes sense. We'll get that. Cold key does not make sense. I could get both, though. I guess it wouldn't hurt. We'll just get both. Fuck it. I only need 1 minute to complete the first event. I said I was done with this shit, but I forgot about the backpack. It's 5% better than mine. Wow. It's actually equal right now, but if I put the upgrade on it, it'll be 5% better. I could make it 10% better if I put something really good on it, like waste a good item. And this ain't even a... I wish we could dye these. The white... I'm not big on that white trim. I just want like a black shoulder bag. It just kind of blends in. Can't really see it. Because everything I'm carrying, I could get in a small bag. It's just a couple boxes of ammo. These are tiny in real life. The pistol's tiny. Fucking Kevlar, you could just strap that to the back. And the rest is just medicine. I could fit all of that in a shoulder bag. Fucking... all that medicine are tiny bottles. The only thing that's big is the first aid kit. Everything else is just tiny. Gauze, tiny. Needles, tiny. Yeah, I'm big on realistic inventory sizes and realistic inventory management. I love that shit. That's fun. Resident Evil 4 is probably, I want to say that's my first exposure, because it's not. It's probably like Dungeon Siege, Diablo. But in those games you can't like rotate. You can't rotate the items. And in Resident Evil 4 it shows you the suitcase, so like you're actually fitting it into the suitcase, which is really cool. Why did I leave? Alright, kill those guys. I'm just gonna go hardcore buttons. Ow, thank you for smacking me. Ow. Let me reload and kill you, please. Ah, you double tapping son of a bitch. There we go, down. I'm gonna try to get the loot too against all odds. Yeah. Ah, and there's no way. We're gonna try it. Right. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know. Can I make it? That's kind of close. I need half a minute, maybe. Might be more. They are really low level, though. Not sure. 1 minute, I got 60 seconds. I guess if I fail, I'll just loot everything on the way back. Actually, I'd probably just respawn. The helpers are pretty common. I wasted too much time dicking around. Also, Fat Man really screwed me over. Yeah, it's got. There we go. We're just gonna loot nearby. Kenneth's hideout. Remember that. Ah. Damn. There's a lot of events now. It covers like the whole damn year. There's like never not an event almost. It's like there's always an event running. It's crazy. Damn it. There's a young beast down here. We'll get that. And then I'll go to Fat Man facilities. So I got the cold key. Make sure I'm not gonna heal. The young Blizzard beast is garbage. He's trash. How bad is this shirt? Ah, oh, that's nasty. Gross. Terrible. Ooh, orange juice. Choop, 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 choop. Hey. Christmas zombies for bone key? I don't know. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Here to come in peace. Andy Hooters, what the fuck? Ooh, nice. He came out. It was terrible timing. Chasing me. Oh wow, orange. Nice, 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 nice. Ow, my ear. I really should get onto like my low-level characters. Get some of these event things. The problem is I just get burnt out. Whole box of 556. It's almost 10k for a really low-level spitter. Where is she? Is that her? It's a lot of spit for a low level spitter. sounded gross. Oh, dang. Oh, you're not dead yet. Jeez. Hey. It's me. Die. Here we go. I got a whole box of ammo. Take it. So like 3K plus 5K, 3K. So I got the ammo back. I just got a whole box of ammo, which I probably used more ammo than I got, like for the pure cash. But I also got those gloves. That's worth like 600. And then that box of ammo is worth more than the ammo I use. Pretty sure 556 is more than 40, which is weird. Oh, that's not that weird. 556 is probably the best ammo besides rifles for low levels. So if you get a really, really good low level gun, that could take you all the way to level 30, 40. Back when level 30 was max, I was using the ACP rounds. You know, had a freaking Titan Killer CZ. That's what I called it, because I killed... I finally soloed a Titan for the first time. Killed him, and then with his CZ, just my pistol, and then got another one. I got an upgraded one from his body, and that's the one I accidentally sold. That fucking sucked too. It was such a good pistol for how low level it was. Ammo was so cheap. But now it's like, it's probably like extra uber trend. It probably ain't even worth having. Yeah. I don't know. But the thing is, I don't have it. I can't really compare it. I remember it did okay. I think I used it in Comer and Sons too. I can't remember though. I was taking heads out with it. I don't remember it being too great. I know it wasn't like it did not insta kill shit. It had to use a lot of ammo, but it shot faster than my other. Like it had a higher fire rate. So I don't know. I'm not sure. Damn, I wish I still had it. That'd be really cool to compare it. That was ages ago though when I accidentally sold it. End up getting a lot of those. Ooh, shit, take that. I might be able to do something with it. I could like give it a rare enhancer, and I could double upgrade it. Rare enhance it, hopefully get something good. And then, oh my god, tier limits. Oh god. I probably didn't see it. Yeah, tier limits is a fucked up deck, man. That felt like something out of I mean, not anymore because I think they nerfed a lot of it. But it felt like something you'd play out of Magic the Gathering Beta Alpha. It was crazy. It was just mill, draw, mill. The drawing wasn't as big of it. Like drawing the cards was not as big of a like thing. It's hard to. It's like it's doing a bunch of different things, but most of it's milling, special summoning, and then milling again. And there's some interspersed other actions in there as well. I won turn 1. I got a friggin' FTK. First try. Never looked up the deck list. I didn't even do it properly. I didn't do it the full like how you're supposed to do it, like the intentional way. I just did it on accident. um, but that shit's disgusting. Oh my god. Yu-Gi-Oh needs a fucking intervention. Because my only play style for Yu-Gi-Oh is I don't play archetypes. And I do everything I can to counteract their bullshit. The problem is a lot of the stuff that counteracts all that crap, all that special summoning spam, that shit's banned. You're not allowed to do that, or it's extremely limited. I had this one guy, he was a board wipe for special summons only. It says you put him on the thing, tribute him, destroy all special summons. He's banned! It's like, what the fuck? So, the one card, like a board wipe that can only kill special summon monsters, he's banned. So it's like the game is inherently, like, it knows its flaws and it caters to them. It caters to the flaws of the game. Like, everything that you could make, like, Yu-Gi-Oh doesn't believe in hate decks. You're not allowed to have hate. Like, you can have, like, in Magic the Gathering, you can have blue hate, red hate. You can have counters. You can have hard counters to everything. Yu-Gi-Oh does not want that. They do not want that there. That does not belong. Hard counters are not really a thing. And even if it comes off as, like, it's not a hard counter, it's just, like, coincidental, like, hey, this works really good against that, just by sheer coincidence. There's a good chance that that could get nerfed or limited, just because they don't know what the fuck they're doing. I'm sorry, I saw that username, now I'm in a rant mode. Yu-Gi-Oh is so fucking depressing. Because I adore the game. I love how it functions, and the anime, and all that. It's cool. The problem is, this new stuff is so fucking ridiculous. It's like, it's a grind fest, like, in a bad way. Like, just to create your board step, you're doing a lot of repetition just to get to that state that you want your board state in. Like, it, you know, like, the phrase, you know, walk with purpose, you know, like, do, you know, move with purpose. Yu-Gi-Oh is not like that. Yu-Gi-Oh is like special summon, like, there's a lot of fodder and, like, pointless actions just to get to the meat of the game. And that's my problem with it. It's just very, ugh. Like, there's a lot, like, everything's a step, isn't special enough to remain on the board long enough to be special. It's just chaff, and then you get the really powerful cards on the board. Like, there you go. That's my meat and potatoes right there. Everything else before that was just chaff to get to the thing that you want to do. Whereas all other card games, your meat and potatoes is you just play them. You don't have to do all this faffing about. You just play the cards you want to play. You don't have to fucking do a bunch of crazy shit turn one to exploit the special summoning rules. Because there's no limit to it. Other games, you got limits. You have a resource, so like Digimon, you gotta do your Digivolutions. So I think a couple cards let you skip one or two stages, but that's important. All those steps are important. That's not chaff. You can set up a bunch of cool stuff. Because Digimon's less about board states and more about what your creatures do. Especially your option cards, because you get like the blue plugin is like a counter spell for blockers. That's a humongous deal. Because it's a tempo-based game. So if they got one hit left in a blocker, you're gonna lose next turn. That plugin, bam, you just won the game. He can't block, especially if they only got one blocker. Of course, that's speaking in hindsight from like half like a year ago. So I mean, maybe it's changed. Meta's changed pretty fast. Uh, I will say Magic has stayed roughly the same, minus the power level. Like the power scale is way higher because there's a lot more broken, busted cards that are getting banned. But it's all the same. Like it's always been kind of busted from the beginning because of the Power 9 and shit like that. Sneak Attack, that was pretty busted. Uh, God, man, Sneak Attack's super busted if you got bounce effects. Because then it removes the exiling. So if you bounce, so Sneak Attack says put it into play, I think exile it or bury it at the end of the turn. If you bounce that, return to your control, it's considered it has a new ID. It's not the same card. I mean, it's the same card, but it's a different instance of it. So it doesn't get targeted by Sneak Attack. Sneak Attack won't recognize it anymore. It's its new thing now. And it becomes permanent. Now it won't die. It will stay there forever. And you just put in, so turn 4, you just put in like an 8 mana cost card for free, which is why that's busted. It's the same with mind control cards too. It has same exact effect. So if you take the late game, you steal their fucking 10 mana Eldrazi, bounce it, make sure it says return to your control, not owner's control. You bounce it, because normally they take the mind control red cards, like 3 mana, 2 mana. Some are 4 mana and give you mana back. Those are until end of turn. So you have to return it back to your opponent. But if you bounce it and it says return to your control, then it does not, at the end of the turn, it does not go back to your opponent. You get to keep it forever, unless they, well, until after the game. No, you don't own it, but you control it until the game ends. Or they undo the effect with another effect. I gotta go to Fat Man. Yeah, I should have enough ammo for that. We'll just get my pistol out. But yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh! It all looks the same to me now. Every deck is the same. There's no identity anymore. It's just special summon, special summon, special summon, create a really good board state that does its thing, that helps you win, and the game is over. Right? Everything kind of just feels the same. Like even the Tealer bits, like they make you mill, but that's not the only way to win with that deck. You can win with attacking, which that's how I did it because I did it wrong. Granted, I still first turn kill though FTK because I went second. Going second allows you to get FTK because you're allowed to attack. It was a mirror match too. The AI was using teammates. I think I did it once first as well. I think I did a first turn. I got bored with it really quick. I'm not a big fan of mill. It's just kind of like a, haha, that's funny, and then I just lose interest. Mills, no, I'm not big on mills. I like Life Mill, where a lot of, well, at least from my perspective, I haven't experienced it outside of Asian games, Japanese games specifically, where you take cards from your deck and use them as life. I mean, other countries might have games that do that. I don't know. I never really looked it up. I like that mechanic. That mechanic's really cool. I like it. Like it or not. Doesn't make a lot of sense unless it's like a fighting game, or I think Wizards is fine too. That makes sense because it's like you're. I think. Wait. Oh, there's a hysteric. I was wondering what I was hearing. I hear hysteric. Here's. Is that hysteric? No, I think that's just my fan. That was weird. Um, I adore Pokemon. That's great. That's I just like it. It's just simple. Actually, even though it's simple, there's a lot of crazy shit you can do in it. It's pretty fun. I like it. I remember when I first played it, you can quickly get the misconception that like basic and legendary Pokemon are like the best because you don't have to evolve them. But that is not the case because I was adamant. I was like, God dang it! I'm sick and tired of getting bullied by basics, legendaries, and super like the V's and EXs and all that shit. I was getting sick and tired of that shit. So I made an evolution deck, and it fucking destroyed them. Ah, it was so wonderful. I loved it. You gotta basically you gotta tutor. You need evolutions. You gotta evolve them kind of fast, so you can like tutor. Eevee's good at doing that. It could tutor into another evolution, and that's a short evolution chain. It's just one, so that's easy to pull out. Just bam, Eevee, bam, done, evolved. And then you also have a lot of continuous bench abilities, which is really helpful. Heal stun. I like heal stun. That's cool. You can win the game early with that. It's the Pokemon that can do damage and heal themselves at the same time. If your opponent cannot put energy on their Pokemon fast enough, they could just snowball and lose the game that way. Granted, these are really old tactics I'm talking about. Like this is nothing new. This is just basic shit. Minus Telements, that's more modern. And also the shit I was talking, the bouncing effect. A lot of people do not know about that, especially green decks. Ah man, the amount of green decks that rage quit when I steal their creatures. Look, if you can't beat green monster mash, if you can't beat them, join them by stealing their monsters. I'm not a big fan of green. I hate blue-white a lot, but I kind of hate green too because they just spam so many big creatures. It's not fun at all. I hate it. There's counters to it. It's not like it, but if you're playing a deck that you like, it's fun to play, and it has that, green big-headed smash. Ah, fuck! It scared me. I forgot those were here. Get off of me, dick. I'm just stuck in the ceiling. Can I get down from here? Think fuck. Because I like slow decks because I play Commander is my favorite format. Technically, Cube would be my favorite format, but there's no way to play Cube except in real life or digitally. But that just sounds awkward. But yeah, slow decks will die to green. Green is just another form of rush if you think about it, because it's just play mana dorks and more mana, create more mana, play bigger creatures and more mana dorks, and then turn 3 play even bigger creatures and more creatures, and at a certain point they just got a bunch of creatures, or they got they have an army of creatures, or they got big like a squad of big dudes that are gonna kill you in 2 turns. It's just another way of rushing. It's like red aggro, but I like fighting red aggro, and I like playing red aggro because I don't know. I just they play fair. They pay their mana costs. Damn it, they pay their fair share. Green does not. They cheat. They put mana dorks out. They're ramping. They're getting all that extra mana because everything in their deck does it. Play lands like the rest of us normally. God damn it. Yeah, green is so ridiculous. And they can't, the best ability for green, I think, is the ability to not be countered. I think red has that too, but it's more common in green. That shit is so fucking... Because that takes a fucking dump on white. White blue's fucked against that. They can't do shit. Their whole deck is about counterspelling. It's over. They lose. They can't. Like, their deck... White-blue control is so fucking fragile. As soon as you throw a hard counter out, like, what are they doing with their lives? But I think for that reason alone, I think I hate white-blue more. Just because it's not fun. It's kind of like mill. They just unplugs your controller. It's just not. It just feels cheap. It's not fun. I think counterspells should have worked a lot differently. It should have just delete your spell. Like, it doesn't matter how much mana you pay. It doesn't matter what spell you cast. Well, for the most part. Like, you could be playing, like, a primordial god spell, and it just plays a fucking student's fucking dismissal or something. Like, some really apprentice-level magic, right? Dispels this god spell. And it's like, what the fuck? It's stupid. Like, I think, like, we need spells that have, like, ward. That'd be cool. Like, on the stack, it has ward. That sounds awesome. That'd slow down blue for sure. Yeah, there's, like, no counterspell resistance. It's just, it's a binary. You either can't be counterspelled, or you are, like, that should have been a stat. And I think that's what makes it unfun. It's like, combat has stats. That's fun. All the abilities are like really fun because they work in conjunction with the stats and stuff. Like first strike, you know, it just changes the order of operations. Instead of at the same time, it's before. Double strike is double, right? It usually costs more, so it's fair. Haste, you just, you know, all those abilities, those are fun, those are great. Right? It's not like this binary thing. You can also add multiple counters too. So like if they remove your haste or your ability, you can add another one on it. So you could have like two counters of like lifelink, and if they remove one, you got another one. No problem. But if you fucking cast fucking an Eldrazi god, and somebody just play some like basic blue spell, bam, countered. Fuck you. Fuck you. You're not some ancient fucking interdimensional being that can warp somebody's mind. Like, it don't make any sense. It makes no sense. Everything else about the game has like some sort of like gradient to it. Except counter spells. That's all binary. Completely. There's just nothing. Like, I'm struggling. I'm trying to think. There's probably like one. Like, there's X counter spells. Like, pay X counter X cost spell. Right? Which I think that's fair. That's a lot more fun. But, you know, that was after the fact. And no, there's not many of those. I can only think of a couple. Because some of them aren't primarily counter spells either. Because you got the is it Confluence? No, that's not it. Mystic. No, I forgot the name of it. There's a series of cards, one for each color. The blue one is like 4 blue XX, I think, or I forgot the cost. I know it's like some really high cost. It's like I think you gotta pay 6 to get the full Might be 8, might be 8 or 7. I don't remember. It's been a while. I don't want to say confluence. That's not right. It doesn't sound right. Conflux. No. This is gonna drive me crazy. But there's one for each color. The blue one, it's got like different modes, and the more you pay, you get more modes. And one of them is like counterspell. And like I said before, you got a couple spells that are that just counterspell if you pay X. Some of them are multi-target. They let you counter multiple spells. Like Whirlwind and Denial. That's more for abilities though. That's for triggers. Yeah, I don't know. Triggers. Because if you have an ETB trigger, and then somebody whirlwinds it, I don't know if that's fair or not. That doesn't sound fair. Because if you paid like 8 mana for a really big ETB, you just fucking whirlwind and denial it. That's kind of lame. There is no, like, counter spells are just inherently asinine. It's just not. That's like, you can just take away somebody's whole turn. That's like an extra turn, essentially. If somebody pays 8 mana, spends their whole turn for this big move. Maybe like 1 or 2 cards, maybe there's a setup card, not that big of a threat, and then another big card to finish it off, or even just 1 card, counterspell it. You basically just got you just got 2 turns. That's an extra turn. That's literally because you just went, you ended your turn. It's their turn. Counterspelled their move. They can't do shit, so they pass. Maybe they attack. Besides that, which they were going to do anyways, you basically just got a whole other turn. That's fucked up. Blue is overpowered. Fuck blue. Blue sucks. I'm a hypocrite though. I got blue cards. They're not. I even use counterspells. I use them sparingly though. I save them for like really, really dumb, stupid shit. Most of the time, I just keep them as like to save my life, not to like in the game, if that makes sense. It's not. I don't do counter spells for like control deck spam shit. Like I don't do control decks. I do not play control decks. That is boring. Fuck that. I've played troll decks that can't win and just draw the game out because it's fucking hilarious. It was my squid deck. No, my jellyfish deck. I just I'd counterspell as many things as I could until I don't have counterspells left, and then I would play jellyfishes to bounce your stuff back to your hand. And like it couldn't win. It was so pathetic. It didn't have a lot of creatures in it. It was just literally just there to waste your time. And it was, again, it was a troll deck. I only used it against my friends. I would never bring that to like a public game, like or a store or anything like that. Yeah, I don't know. Control is gross. I hate control. Blech. I don't know what I hate more. Oh my god. The animators are kind of annoying, but I let that one pass. There's not a lot of those. Where am I going? I'm just on autopilot. I don't even know anymore. I should have went to bed. I'm a dumbass. Oh, I need snow coins. Back the fuck up, you bitch. No, okay. Alright, I knew what I was doing. Going to undead helpers. Probably should have just went to the car. Oh, I need more of it. Yeah, we'll go get him. 15. Unless... That's a cold key. I don't need that. 35 coins for the big guy. Yeah, I'll just kill him. Oh, I need a resupply too. Yeah, card games are cool, but man, they don't know what the fuck they're doing. There is just no math involved at all. It's not balanced like checkers or chess. Like all those old school board games, you know, going first, minus that. Granted, it is a tempo game, so you can, by playing aggressively, negate their going first advantage depending on their opening. Because if they play a more conservative opening and they don't rush, so if white plays a basic pawn opening, you could go for your horse and then start to propagate your back row from there, and you're already several steps ahead of it. That doesn't mean you're going to win, though. That's not how chess works. That just means you've covered more ground than them, despite going second. So their advantage is gone, even if they try to make up for it by playing their bishop or their knight to copy you. It's too late. The tempo's changed, because next turn you could play knight again, or your bishop, or whatever. Or you could let them retain the ground if you want, if you have a different move. Like, it depends. It's a very situational, contextual. Checkers, on the other hand, checkers is weird. Checkers is weird. But my point still stands. Those games are fucking balanced. The math is on point. Minus the going first issue, which, if you... I mean, the easy way to fix that is just to do a coin toss. Because that makes it fair. 100% fair. Because it was randomly determined who went first. And there's nothing wrong with that. A little bit of luck, nothing wrong with it. So it's like I'd say it's like 99.999% balanced. Because the math checks out. All the pieces are equal. Their movements, all the special pieces have the same amount of points, with the exception of the queen. The queen's extra special, but both players get a queen, so both players get an extra special piece. Yeah, the queen is in its own classification. It doesn't compare to the others. I will say, though, despite all of her special abilities, she can only use one of them at any given time. So she has all the moves, but she can only use one of them. And she can't move like a knight. So I guess she doesn't have all of them, but you know what I mean. Because the bishop, its furthest move is from corner to corner, but it can only move on one color. And then the rook can move all the way to the other side of the board, horizontally or vertically, any color at once. And then the knight, while you'd think it only moves 3, it does not move 3. It actually moves more than that. The knight moves, it can jump over pieces. It can jump over 2 pieces or more, depending on the angle, right? Like you could, because of diagonals and stuff like that. So you can't really, it's hard to trap the knight. He can jump over pieces. And a lot of people don't take that into account. That alone is a whole other movement class. Like that, he has a stat for jumping over pieces. That's a variable. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. So I can jump over. I'm trying to think. Trying to do the math. I think he can jump over 3, but it's like really situational. Generally, he can jump over 2. So 3 plus 2 is 5. So he has like a movement of 5. Which that's less than the rook or the bishop. But the bishops, they're locked in. They have an environmental disadvantage. The bishops and the rooks, they can't move the first turn. The knight can. So that increases the knight's value by like at least a point. I'd have to do the math on it. But that would be at least 6 points. The most the bishop can move from its starting point is, I want to say 7, but it's probably less than that. And from corner to corner, that's so rare. Like to actually make an effective move from corner to corner with a bishop is so rare. Although I haven't watched a lot of chess. I've only played. I feel like the games would be, by the time you get your bishop to your enemy's board like that, or even like, that's just weird. But yeah, my point still stands. Chess did it first, and it was balanced first. All the mechanics and all of the card games are in chess. All of them. You got evolution, digivolving. You can do that in chess. Take your pawn. You can rank advance it, change it any piece you want. So evolving, they have it. Triggered effects. So en passant, triggered effect. You don't get an extra turn, but it is a triggered effect. And it's like having an extra fucking turn, because if you do that, you wasted your opponent's turn, because they moved forward assuming that that move was going to materialize, and it didn't. It's a bullshit move, and it's kind of like a counterspell. I don't play with that rule. It's asinine. Not a big fan of that. That's just mean. It's just mean to newbies. It's literally just a noob trap. It's so fucking mean. Oh my god. It's like, it's hard to explain. Like, it's within the rules. It's a valid rule, but it's very asinine. It is really asinine. Like, you would have to be not paying attention or an amateur to do that. Like, oh, there's a pawn. I'm going to jump next. I'm like, don't do that. It's also kind of weird, because you could never end up in that position unless they didn't take your pawn. So their pawn, because you'd have to move your pawn once. If they didn't take it and did something else, then you could move it again next to that pawn. And that would be the only way you could achieve that board state. Oh, yeah, board state, that probably comes from chess too. I bet that's chess lingo. So that see what I mean? I got too much shit. Let's just drink this milk. What was the other one? Yeah, technically there's health points. You got hit points, technically. Every piece has 1 hit point. The chest, the king has effectively 2 hit points. Technically. Just because you have to checkmate him to kill him. You have to hit him twice or more depending on where he's at on the board. Usually 2 times is enough. So he because, yeah, kind of like hit points. It's weird. We'll just drink. I'm fucking. There's some more card game rules. Bam, bam, bam. Stop it, you bitch. I had a whole fucking. Because I got in a debate about it. I got an argument, and they're like, ah, you're full of shit. I'm like, no, I'm not, man. I'm gonna break this down. I broke it down. I got a save file on Tabletop Simulator. I wrote it all down. I broke it down completely. All the mechanics in chess, because you got special moves, so like castling. That's a triggered special effect. That's like tapping a creature in Magic to do something weird. That's what castling is. You can only do it once, though. But that's a thing as well. There's in Yu-Gi-Oh, there's a couple cards that are like once per duel effects, and there's also once per turn effects, stuff like that. Yeah, I'm trying to think of more. This is kind of fun. Yeah, the people who made chess, they really. That was a really well thought out game. That's way ahead of its time. Because you got card games unintentionally doing the same things chess has already done, like evolving your game pieces. Evolving game pieces, ranking them up, that's existed for a long time. That's not unique to Digimon or Pokemon. That's for damn sure. Damn, what's another ones? Conditional effects. If you haven't moved your pawn, or if it's your pawn's first move, you move it twice. My problem with chess is I just get bored. There's not enough variety. It's fun, but I just wish there's more game pieces. That's why I love Dungeon Dice Monsters. But that game's dead as fuck. There is fantasy chess, but nobody fucking plays. Nobody wants to. You gotta be a nerd to play that. Nobody wants to fucking play fantasy chess. I do have 4-player chess. That is fucking awesome. That is so fucking. I'm so glad I bought it. It is so fucking sick. Played it once. Hilarious. Fucking best shit ever. Oh my god. It's so funny. If you hate chess and you want to like chess, like you really want to play it, but you hate it, play 4-player chess. Fucking hilarious. You can make deals with people. Totally legal. Be like, hey, I won't take your piece if you beat this guy up I don't like. You can totally do that. It's hilarious. I don't see why not. If you convince your opponent to do something, that's fair game. It's not like you move the piece. I fucking hate that goddamn button. I gotta fly my car. Oh, thank fuck. I guess we'll just manage it here. It's safer here. Alright, fuel this bitch up. I've been using it a lot. Thing in here. Keep. Not really. I'm not seeing it. Alright. Oops. I need to make my own version of chess. That'd be dope. Dungeon chess. That's basically just a rip-off of fucking Dungeon Dice Monsters. Now I think about it. I mean, it's really similar. Well, you know, that's not true, because in Dungeon Dice Monsters, everybody moves the same way for the most part. There's some exceptions, but the vast majority of creatures move the same way. Some of them might be able to fly over tiles, but they still move forward using movement crests, just like everything else. Except the exploder guy, he can move in a straight line like a rook, which is really cool. That's awesome. But as far as I know, he's the only one that can do it. The ninja can move 3 spaces. Actually, I think no. The ninja can move. Yeah, the ninja can move 3 spaces or something, which is weird. But he uses trap. He can make a regular movement using trap crests or something like that. So never mind. I thought he had a special. He doesn't really have a special movement. He just got another way to pay for it. Wow, that's a lot of body damage. Damn. Compared to my football helmet, that is not the worst. It's 12% more damage, but I got 35% of my stuff. It's not bad, but we're gonna get rid of it. Damage for me range, fine upgrade. No, I already got close. So, oh man, 3, yep, I was right. That's expensive. Got a bunch of medicine. I'm gonna put this on sale. I will keep the bandages, we'll keep the water, keep this, sell these, and it would be nice. This, put that in my car. I knew I had to put something in my car, damn it. I think I need that. Alright, anything I can make. 5 candies, a chocolate spread, and 3 condensed milk. No diggers. I have a lot of candy. I have too many candy bars. I need to figure that out. Energy drink 3, coffee 3, hot dog, rice. Yeah, I need more recipes. Let's buy candy, spread. No, these ones are way down. Alright, that's done. Make my stew.
You'll die in here.
Beans! Oops. Oh my god, I froze to death today. It wasn't my worst ride. I've had worse, but damn. I had to get off my bike and warm up. It was that cold. It was pretty brutal. Got some keep uglies on me. Fucking man. What is the coffee for? This? Iced coffee, yep, it's this one. $10 free rice, beluga caviar. Sure, why not? Let's make this. 3 rice. That's what I was supposed to collect the rice for. Dog food. I'll be energy. I've been drinking those like crazy. Uh, 2 of these. Coffee. Rice. Oh, this shit is dirt cheap. Caviar. Oh my god, that's expensive. Gluttons are worse. God damn, where do you get this? Why is this so expensive? Yeah, we're gonna buy this. Fuck it. I wasted time. No. 3. Ah, dog.
What do you want?
Wow, that's worth a lot. Isn't that like low level? I guess nobody wants to do that. There we go. Bam. Put this in my car. I guess I could roll it now. Fuck it. Let's roll it. Let's get one of my elite 10,000. So yeah, I got 4. I'm about to have 5. Yeah, halfway to 5. Let's roll this bitch. Bam. Inventory capacity, XP gain, and that is ass. Absolute ass. Wasted it. Oh. I won't do that again.
Help will come, right?
Is there any more food I can get rid of? It's eating up too much of my stash. Whoops, wrong side. I'm tired. Halloween candy, that doesn't do anything. Gives you a holiday high, but I don't care about that. Let's get all this shit. Candy bar. I don't even know what this is for anymore. Keep the rice and the hot dogs. Apple. I like pumpkin pie. We keep that. Pasta. I don't think that's for anything. Oh, I got apples though. I get the recipe for this. I can do that. Hot dogs. I think I need the hot dogs. Can I make another pumpkin pie? Yeah, I was eating up all my inventory space. How much do pies cost?
What are you after?
This tree.
You're gonna die up there.
Damn, so what's these do? Is it just holiday high? 20 minutes. Oh, it's twice as good as the other one. We'll eat the pasta. So it's not really anything.
Hi.
Yeah. Oh wow, 3 minutes. Give me that pumpkin pie, pumpkin up. God fucking damn it, I wish I had pumpkin pie right now. I'd eat the whole fucking thing too. Oh yeah, I gotta make an apple juicy. Oh my god, it's fucking hilarious. What do I need? 3 apples? Yeah.
There's no hope for us.
Just need 1. No, that's not too bad. Soda. It's too bad you can't use diet soda. Apple juicy incoming. Wait, what? Did I not buy none of these? Ah, shit, I bought diet soda.
Hey,
Oops. The green one is the one. Anyway, now I got apple juicy. I'll put that in my car. Day juice high. I don't know what that means. Really, nothing uses chocolate bars? Huh. Interesting. There's probably a recipe I don't have.
what can I
How
do?
much do these sell for? Not a lot. We'll get rid of them. I'll keep the sodas. My character's always thirsty for something. Put that in the truck. Put this in the truck too. Keep that cake. Yeah, all this delicious food. This ow. Manage. Got a perfect spot for it too, right? Put this in here. I'm gonna eat that. This is where the mill, but I don't know if I'm gonna sell it or not. Oh, my fucking back. Look backwards. What the fuck? So we're gonna be doing the mansion soon. I really wish I didn't have two of these. Oh, you wanna go? Let's go. Alright. My clothes are done. I'm gonna go switch to a long sleeve shirt. Ugh. Damn it. Yeah, it's still wet. It's not. Yeah, it's still wet. Clean the filter out and everything. I don't know. I need ammo. Help me out, man.
After.
40. 6, 7, 8, 9. There we go. One more thing. I need to craft. I'm gonna get all my crafting stuff out. I need more space in here. This is ridiculous. Transfer all of this out. Alright, so I guess this would be leather. Wax thread. 2%, 2%. Other nails, that would be leather. So we had nails, cotton, cloth, carbine. cotton thread. Have that. Do not have polypropylene. I have the carbide hooks. Okay. Do not have that. This needs scavengers pouches. Those are expensive. Like, really expensive. Oh, that's weird. I'm gonna get the webbing pouches, so I gotta look up cotton thread and polypropylene large gauge needle. These are leather needles. I might as well make a leather pouch. The 2% movement speed is not fair. So nails, but I actually don't have enough for that. I have to buy everything from scratch. I have almost all that. I just need 2 more thread, a large gauge needle, and 3 propylene. So we'll do that. Cloth. It's basically useless. I don't see any reason to use that. Camouflage. Yeah, I could make that. Green dye, black dye, brown dye, and a sewing needle. Yeah, we can make that. Let's make that. Brown, black. Oh, I don't have green. Wow. A bitch. Well, maybe I'll get it. So that changes things. Put this one, so that's actually usable. Do not need the nails. I forgot what that was for. Leather pouches. So I got leather needle, leather nail. So I got 2 of the 6 items needed.
Help will come, right?
Oops. Alright, what's it called? Cotton thread. Pulpurine, pulpurine. And a gauge needle. Was it 3 of these? 1, 2, 3 of those. That's pretty cool. Man, I spent a lot of money on this. Ain't real. Alright, how much do these sell? They must sell for a lot. Jesus. 180. Jesus, I spent 36,000. 60,000. Yeah, 200,000 sounds about right. Save that for a backpack. I guess I can just hold on to it. As long as I don't forget. So I killed that idiot. I gotta kill. I got 75 exactly. Holy crap. I gotta kill the helpers. 10. I need to kill 15 helpers. Shit. Well, the second floor has a bunch. I guess we'll just go back there. Get my new backpack, which will have 45% and no movement penalty. Big 0 movement penalty. Yeah, no movement. 35 plus 10. Yeah. It will probably look the same, unfortunately. I think it's eye based on the eye gap. Although it is unique. Well, I don't think you can use enhancers. I keep forgetting about that. I gotta sit straight. Run. There we go. That works. Should be a bunch of helpers in there. One, two. Don't touch me. I'm famous. 3. And that was quite a bit. There we go. I just need 5 more. I'll just stay here if I find it. Do some looting. There we go. 1, 2, 3. I don't think I have any one of those. Oops, salvage that. Yeah, where's my toilet paper? God damn it. Oh, I forgot. I left in the mushroom. There we go. Mission complete. Oh. Man, how did I miss? It like goes through their body. Yes. Should be done. Hello. That dude almost uppercutted me. Finally. Might not get the backpack. It just depends on what's in there. We'll take a look at the boots and pants, see if they're worth leveling up to 60. And then maybe I'll get those instead. Trade, okay. Alright, great. Alright, we get sprint speed, jog speed, sprint duration, sprint cooldown, walk speed, no incoming damage, no sneaky. It's got cooldown duration and sprint. It's got all three. It's got all three. Walk speed, jog speed. It might get an extra stat, but it's only 60. I can get that maxed in, so that's not really worth getting. Terrible. Terrible. All of these are terrible. Like, this is the only one that's worth it, too. I could just cash in and get like 10K. Wait, you could make these? Oh, that's fucking stupid. That's terrible. That's a terrible fucking deal. That should be a goddamn rare enhancer for that many dies. Yeah, it looks the same to me. Brown matches the color of my coat. That's cool. Never really noticed that before. Yeah, they're exactly the same. Kinda like it more now. I never realized how close it matched my jacket. It's just the lighting's all weird. It don't look like it matches when I'm out here. It's a brown jacket. Well, it looks like it's black out here. Oh, okay, there it is. I can see it now. Alright, it doesn't match perfectly, but... Yeah. In the right lighting, it kind of matches. So 45%, not much better. Before I do waste that retarded amount of money on that. I gotta hurry up. It's a bad time. %, Jesus. Day back, that'd be 50%, so that's 10% more than normal. I don't really like the day pack though. It's ugly. I do get almost 5% more movement speed though if I keep the light. 80% after that's cool. Jesus, it was fucking 90. Oh, always get the weapon. Makes sense, makes sense. Desert camo. Well, you can color those? Oh. How do you color it? Oh, this one's white. Ooh, rucksack is, you color it. What's a rucksack look like? Desert camo. Let's get the white one, I guess. Oh my god, it's enormous.
What are you after?
Kids' backpacks suck. The stats are too bad for me to use that. Day pack cannot color though. Well, you know this one's you know it's white and it's hideous.
Hey,
It glows like it's fucking nuclear. So let's get the camo one. I'd use a dye, but those are hard to get. You gotta like grind a lot. Looks a little better. That's a bit much.
you actually think you can survive out there?
Rucksack, too much. Military day pack. Just 45, which I'll have that anyways. You know, in the upgrades. Granted, if I upgrade that, I'd have 55. But I won't have the movement. I gotta look at it that way too. We'll do it. Fuck it. Right with this. Yes. There you go. We got a 45% no movement penalty. I'm a little bit faster. Just scrap more. Oh, 1,000? Yeah, here, just take it. Here's 1,000. Ah, full up. What should I return the gas? Does anybody need this? 60% is a pretty big deal. Somebody might want that. So, well, you know, I could take one of these, give it to my other character. Yep. I'll save a spot for selling. Actually, this too. This could be a hand-me-down. Give me that. Yeah. That works. Just give that. Basically, give this. Oops, maybe this hero. That'll be nice. Take it. It's free. Have it. It's yours now. I don't care. What are we gonna do? Put salvage. Transfer. Transfer. You know, got a little bit more inventory space, a little faster. Hell yeah. And with that said, I think I'm just